She's never ready. My dog is sitting down with a judgy look in her eyes.
As she should.
That was Lobo earlier. He was just judging you guys.
Also.
Oh, also?
Because of Lobo. Yeah, Lobo and him were trying to get my attention. And also was not happy because Lobo was trying to push him away.
Oh, he's like, no, me.
Yeah, but I wasn't letting that happen.
She was like, nope, not today.
Not today, sir.
I was gonna say not today, Satan, but like those two are too cute to be Satan, so.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's more accurate.
Oh, damn, okay.
Sorry, I love my boys, but you know, they're a pain in the ass.
How's the cold over there?
Cold.
How's the cold over there?
How's the cold over there?
I hear it's supposed to snow again at some point, tomorrow.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. Who wants to trade weathers with me?
Nah. I know. I heard here. I saw that they're gonna do like delayed start or something because of the frigid air. It is gonna be really cold. It's just not gonna snow.
Like, if it's gonna be cold, it might as well snow, you know?
Right?
Like, come up and visit me then.
Send me a ticket.
You suck. You want to drive?
You paying for the gas?
Yes, and hugs and kisses.
Oh, that doesn't get me far, sorry.
You're funny. Anyways, before we continue, I will just get this out of the way. So, no, we are not professionals. This content is strictly our opinion and it's for entertainment purposes only. Yeah.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
So, for this Manic Monday, today we're going to be doing a movie review. And this movie review, it's not a new movie, but it's a movie that is funny. And I don't know if a lot of people have seen it. So
You know what? I don't think a lot of people do, because when I first heard about it, I thought it was a B-rated movie, and most of the time B-rated movies are mostly ignored, you know, except for a small handful of people. And the only reason I found out about it was because of a YouTuber who did reviews on it, the Kill Countdown. I think that's literally one of the handles he has on YouTube. The Kill Count, there we go. And first of all, I love him. He's so freaking amazing how he does it. It's very entertaining. And the way he does movies and his commentary, like, he doesn't full on spoil like a lot of stuff. But like, again, it's almost like you kind of watch. He kind of gives you like the gist of what it is about and his opinions and everything. And when I first saw he did Tucker and Dale versus Evil, I thought, oh, B-rated movie, because he does do a few of those too. Not a lot, but a few. And even he admitted he thought it was a B-rated movie because one of his friends said he should do a kill count of Tucker and Dale. And he's like, nah, this looks cheesy, like, I'm not gonna like it. But funny enough, his girlfriend then, his wife now, she's like, oh no, like, I've seen it, it actually is pretty good, you're gonna like it. So finally, like, he's like, okay, fine, I'll watch it, see how it is. And no, yeah, he loved it. He's like, oh my god, how have I never heard of this? And so, like, he did a review, and because he was so hyped up about it, and I did love his review on it and everything. To me, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it. And I had to say, I did love it. It was funny. It's not at all what I was expecting, and I love how it kind of breaks the stereotype.
Yeah.
And it's also one of those movies that it also kind of makes fun of the stereotype, which to me is just like, this I love.
Yeah, no, for sure. I agree with you. I think we saw it. I think you're the one that you told me about it. And we saw it. So the movie is, in case, I don't even know if we said it already, it's Tucker and Dale versus Evil. And this movie premiered back in 2010, so it's been around a while. It's the genre. Is that how you say it, the genre? I don't know. But it's horror comedy. And one of the things that I kind of like, because it has, like, a lot of the actors that are in this movie are, like, character actors, or actors that you've seen in other scary movies. For example, The two ones that I remember a lot are the ones from Final Destination 3. So I thought that was really cool.
Wait, which ones?
So don't you remember the blonde girl? She's one of the girls from Final Destination 3, the one that gets that dies in the suntan cable thingy.
Oh my god, I never put two and two together.
Yeah.
I kept looking
Oh,
at her like I recognize her from somewhere, but I didn't know it was from there.
yeah. And then the
Damn.
guy, the one that turns out to be the real villain.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that in Final Destination 3, he's the boyfriend that dies at the beginning.
Wait, that's him?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I did think I kind of slightly recognized him. Him, I didn't play. Yeah, I recognized one of the guys, the guy who plays Dale, right?
Yeah. No,
Him I
Tucker.
recognize. Oh, Tucker. Him I recognize like in a lot of different other comedy movies. In fact, isn't he also
Yeah.
doing one Resident Alien?
Is he? Wait, which one are you talking? Maybe you were talking about Dale. Which one are you talking about?
Dale's the
The
one
one.
who buys the house, isn't he?
Oh, okay, yeah,
Is
yeah.
that him?
That's Tucker.
Okay, no, yeah, then. Oh yeah, yeah, because
I
like,
remember him as the one from A Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
That's him, right? The
no,
one
yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
I will fung you. Oh my gosh.
No, yeah.
Yep,
Again,
that's him.
also like I said, like, he's also the one who plays the character of the alien. I haven't seen this show, but I've heard so many good things about it, and I do want to see it.
Oh, the show Resident Alien. Yes,
Yes.
that's him. You're right.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
He's
remember Noodles?
Y'all are blowing my mind right now. I didn't. He looks so different in that one
He's
though.
because think about it. This movie, first of all, A Knight's Tale is an old movie.
it
He
is.
was a lot younger. This movie is also, what is it like? It's going to be already 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And so Resident Alien is more of a newer one. So that's more like how he looks now. He looks older.
You're right. I think the reason why I don't really recognize him is because of that. Like the movies I've seen him in have been from way back when,
Right.
and then I just never kept up with him either. So that's crazy though. That's cool to know.
Yeah. So this movie, just a really small synopsis, is it says two scruffy pals, backwoods, a vacation, takes a bloody turn when ignorant college students mistake them for a pair of murderous hillbillies. So the movie, right? It's when okay, so I'm gonna talk about it from the perspective of like a new viewer, right? Because I still remember the first time that I saw it, and then I
Mm-hmm.
rewatched it again yesterday just to kind of like refresh my memory. It was literally almost like if I was watching it again. Like there's some things that I remembered, but I mean it's funny because I didn't know that it was a comedy. I just thought that it was. Honestly, when you guys had mentioned it, I'm like, oh my god, this is probably like a B movie. It's stupid effects. I mean, it does have stupid effects, but I thought it was gonna be cheesy and stupid, like a knockoff of like the scary movie franchise type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I think it's actually a really smart way of telling it because so it's this Dale and Tucker, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're friends, but they do. I mean, they look like hillbillies, and I was asking Noodles like, where are they from? Because you think that they're from the area because they bought. Do they ever say what state they're in? I know it's somewhere in the east, like the
If
east
they
Yeah, I
do,
U.S.
it's
just
a quick like you don't hear it and you miss the type deal. I think.
yeah, but
I don't.
they do make the reference of like how it's like hillbilly
Right. So it's
area.
like I feel like it could be somewhere like Virginia or I don't know, somewhere. But there's a lot of, I don't know, rednecks. I don't know if that's the correct. I don't even know what correct terms are anymore.
What's a correct term to call them? Because I feel like that
Yeah.
like at this point someone's gonna get offended.
But
But
they're white and they're scruffy looking
hmm
and they have this
yeah.
beat up truck and they are awkward as fuck. They are so
They
awkward
are.
because they don't know how to like, especially Dale. Dale is this big goofy guy and he has, self-confidence issues.
Yeah.
And so the movie starts, right, where it's a bunch of stupid, privileged kids, college kids, and they're gonna go to this camping trip out in the woods where they really shouldn't even be out there because they don't know shit, but
I
they decide
know.
to do this. And it's 3 guys and 3 girls. And of course, it's your token, there's a token black guy and a token black girl, you know? And so it starts off with their, right away, right off the bat, it starts off with they stop for gas and they get off. And these 2 girls, of course the girls are all, pretty and skinny and, some are ditzy. And they
then
walk in.
kind of like almost skimpy-ish outfits. Like, again, like
Right.
the summer get up.
Exactly. Like you should not even go camping in that, but anyways, they walk into the store that looks like it's run down. They're putting gas and the store looks run down. Again, think of like horror movies when you see that they're out in the boonies and there's this, gas. It looks scary. And they walk in and Dale and Tucker both look at them like, but they're like shocked because these girls are gorgeous to them, they're supermodels to them. And I think they ask a question or something, and at first you don't get that they're like that. They look scary. So these girls get this weird vibe, but then you find out Dale's like, man, they didn't even talk to me, and blah blah blah. Like he's all,
He's all sad and wanting to, like, I guess make new friends with them, but he's just so awkward. He doesn't know how to approach.
Right, and then you have Tucker, right? Tucker's like his wingman. Tucker's like, no, man, like, look at you, you're good looking, like, you can do this, go on, talk to them.
I love how he hypes him up, like, to give himself confidence.
Oh my god, so then, and this is the beginning, right? This is how it starts. So Dale, he's like, okay, fine, but why does he have a sickle? Because, again, so Tucker bought, I thought it was together that they bought it, but I don't know, but they kept calling it finally, they have a vacation home. And so that's all and they're actually on their way to
renovate it.
To renovate it, yeah, and I guess they've never been there, right? I'm assuming they bought it off of the internet or something. I don't know how they bought it.
I think it was auction, like he won it or something, which
that's
to me
right.
is very questionable. How the hell was that on auction? Especially with its history.
Well,
no,
I think that's
true.
Why. Because of the history, I'm pretty sure it was like one of those police auctions.
Yeah, police auction, yeah.
Oh god, that's terrible.
They have those. That's an actual thing where they sell things from murderers and stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew that the police have auctions and everything, but that I did not know. Holy shit, how they did not get in trouble for that.
Properties too. Yeah.
Well, it's open. Isn't it open?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's open to the public. Like,
that's terrible. What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay, so... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, you right now could probably go onto one of those and find multiple murder houses that they're trying to get
I'm good. Holy shit, no, that's bad juju, spirits and everything. Plus, like, everyone knows, like, a person got in there somehow, managed to kill someone. Hell no, I don't want that chance on me.
A lot of those houses aren't necessarily, like, murder houses. They could be, like, stash houses or stuff like that.
Oh, that sounds even better. I definitely want some freaking like druggie to come in there thinking, oh, I'm gonna find something. God damn.
Okay, so anyway, so we don't know what this vacation home looks like, but they're on their way to renovate it, and so I don't even know why he grabs a sickle and because I think he has a sickle. They're putting their tools up there.
No, yeah, he has a sickle and he has that weird onion pickle jar thing.
Yeah, but he gave the pickled eggs. It's pickled eggs.
Pickled eggs. Oh, yeah, that is disgusting. Like
I want to try one, but I feel like I would gag.
Same.
Someone tell me how it is.
God, no, I don't want to know.
And he gives that pickled, I think he gives it to Tucker while he goes, and he tries to talk to the girls, but he comes off really creepy.
He does, unfortunately.
And the girls get scared, and of course the guys are like, hey, leave him alone. And so Dale's like, yeah. And so Dale's like, oh man, like, he's all kicking himself, like, look, I'm so ugly. The girl didn't like me, whatever, right? They get to their vacation home. It's a rundown cabin. And they walk in, and it's a cabin from like horror movies, right? They have like the people that used to live there, like they have like newspaper clippings of like murders,
people gone missing.
Yeah, there's gasoline, like it's all full of cobwebs. There's knives, and Tucker leans into one of the beams, and the beam falls, and part of the beam falls on him, and they just kind of like just prop it up again. But they're excited, right? They're so happy because he has his vacation home and they're going to fix it up, whatever. Meanwhile, the college kids are, being stupid and breaking camp or whatever, and they decide, like, let's go swimming in the middle of the night. When they go swimming, Tucker and Dale are fishing. And one of the girls, I forget her name, but she's going to be, like, the main one. She's up on a rock and like almost half naked.
And she's away from the group too. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Not only that, but I think that the guy who actually, he pretty much instigates a lot of not only the fights, but pretty much like the carnage in a way, because he has a prejudice and a hate towards hillbillies. Yeah.
But that you're getting ahead of the story.
No, because you skipped a little. Because like before they go to the lake to swim, they did that to cool themselves off. Also, because like he tells them a story of why he actually brought them there. Because like apparently he wanted to investigate about the cannibalistic hillbillies that used to be there but got caught and killed. And he wanted to investigate the area. I forget why. He wanted to just be there, and they're like, okay. He tells them the story and he freaks them out.
Yeah, well they do the camping thing where they all just sit around the campfire and start telling scary stories, and he tells them that story. Anyway, they end up on the beach, on the lake, sorry. And one of the girls is up in the one that Dale likes. She's up on the rock. She ends up falling, she slips or whatever. And they go to like rescue her, right? So they put her, as they're putting up on the boat, some of the college kids see that, and they think, oh my God, they killed her. So they take off yelling. Meanwhile, Tucker and Dale are kind of like, hey, like your friend, like they're trying to get their attention, like come and get your friend, like we have her. They run in panic, like they think that they just killed her friend, and so Tucker and Dale are like, next. Yeah. They're kind of like, well, shit, let's take her back to the place, and so we can help her. So that's what they do. They take the girl back to their cabin. Meanwhile, the stupid college kids, at this point, from their point of view, they just saw their friend get murdered. And then one of the guys is like, yeah, the hillbilly was eating her face.
Oh, yeah.
So now, just even that, like, right there up to that part, I'm like, I could see it. I could see that, like, because they do look scary. Tucker and Dale, from that point of view, I could see it. Like, yeah, that's why I think it is so funny, and I love the writing because it's so. In all the scary movies we watched, we've seen so many scary movies with this plot, but we always see it from the college kids' point of views. Right? And I thought this is hilarious because it's true. Like, what if it's just a big misunderstanding, which is what the movie is based on.
End up becoming, yeah.
Because the whole time, Tucker and Dale are trying to get these kids to these college kids, like, we have your friend come in, and they think that they're murderers. So they try to go and that's the whole movie. I'm not going to say the whole thing. But they get.
Okay, we are back.
All right, so every time that one of them dies, somebody witnesses it. One of the other college kids witnesses, and it always looks like Tucker and Dale are killing them. It's just hilarious. It's funny. I could see that happening in a weird way.
No, yeah, like how the one kid, like he's running away, and it's Tucker. Like, he runs because he accidentally used a chainsaw on a tree branch that had a bee's nest on it. So he kind of like disturbs them. So He's running.
He's allergic, right?
Yeah, he's allergic, so he's running around trying to get them off him. He also has the fucking chainsaw still, so the kid freaks out. They both run. He thinks he's being chased, and then Tucker starts running beside him, and the kid looks at him like, what the hell? And then like Tucker looks at him too, but he's like scared, screaming. And all of a sudden the kid impales himself because on a sharp stick because the tree was tilted over with its roots sticking out.
Yeah, like he didn't see where he was going because he was running. He thought he was running for his life from Tucker.
And Tucker was running. Tucker's running for his life because of the bees.
Right. And that's how the first guy dies. So, alright, so let's get into it. Right? Let's break this down a little bit.
Alright.
So, as far as storytelling, did you guys like it how they did this movie?
I really did. I did, because like I didn't know what to expect, because again, like because when you do see the cover for it and everything, it looks like a cheesy B-rated movie until you watch it. And then to me, it's like, first of all, I love storytelling. I definitely do like how, like in certain scenarios where the person looks normal, whatever, and you don't know, like it can possibly look like a misunderstanding. And not only that, but also like how like when Tucker and Dale are like seeing all the kids dying and the ways that they're dying and everything, they're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And then Tucker is like, oh my god, I have it. It's a murder-suicide. They're all here to kill each other.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, oh my god, we have to stop them now. And now they're trying to stop them. And then in turn, it makes it look like, again, like it is a big ball of misunderstanding. Reality is like one of them could confront them and ask like, why are you doing this, why are you hurting us, start hunting, whatever. Or they could have been like screaming out like, don't kill yourselves, like you have so much to live for and everything, you know. And neither of them do that. They all have to like silently look out for one another, be like, okay, we have to stop them. And it's just like, how? What? I just love it, and especially how their logic was immediately like, oh my god, they're gonna kill themselves for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I love that it's the different point of view. It's not one that you tend to get, but it's like you said, Mom, it's very realistic. At least in the movie standing point. Because, yeah, a lot of the times in scary movies, you're seeing it from the victim's point of view. But in all reality, it could just all be a misunderstanding that they created. I do say one thing that I didn't really like in the character who turns out to actually be the bad guy. I feel like he was just very dislikable since the beginning. You know, there wasn't really a moment where I was like, this guy's alright.
Well, I think that was the whole point, because like, again, when he first sees them too, he's immediately like distrustful. He says like, oh god, like he makes a weird backhanded like racist comment towards them almost. And to me, I was automatically like, okay, I don't like, okay, yes, like I get it, there's some people who give you the weird heebie-jeebies, you know? But like, come on. Not only that, he's always been honestly constantly aggressive, and when the girl who wakes up after she's unconscious and everything figures out like, oh, this was a misunderstanding, she tries to get her friends to stop and talk and everything. He's constantly talking over her, talking down to her, saying no, like at one point he even says like, oh my god, like you have Stockholm syndrome with them. Like he literally says that to her, and it's like, what?
It was the girl, the friend, the girl that brought it up first.
Was it?
Friend. Yeah. But I actually think that there's a reason. I mean, because he ends up being, again, spoiler, you guys, this movie's been out since 2010, so don't come at me. But he ends up being the son. Because it does end up being, that's where I said you skipped ahead last time. That, because he does tell them the scary story, but he doesn't tell them that it's a real story. You don't find that out till the end. Well, of course, with the big climactic scene where he's like, it was my mom and, you know, my dad, that they were part of the group back in like the, I don't know, 70s or 80s, that there was a hillbilly that did actually murder kids. and murdered his dad, and his mom is in a mental institute where that's where he was born because she was pregnant. But then it turns out that his mom actually got raped by the hillbilly, and so that's his dad, the hillbilly. He didn't know. That's when he found out. But he was kind of like, oh, okay, well, then this is why I'm bad.
Yeah.
They kind of explain it that way. So, yeah,
he kind of goes through,
he
kind of goes through like a mental break from what I understand.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's we weren't meant to like the character. So I think he did a good job in that.
Oh yeah, I agree. Like, I think he did a very good job. Like the fact that like he hated them because like we said, like the prejudice he had, like of like what they did to my parents and everything. And then when he finds out, like he couldn't handle it. Well, no, I mean, like honestly, if you look about it back, like he did handle it very well. He kept trying to deny it, and he just becomes crazy.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny because then like now he falls into the trope of the crazy hillbilly in the hills.
Yeah. So what was your guys' favorite part in the movie? Favorite part?
My favorite part? Oh, it had to be oh, so it has to be like when he's digging when Dale's I forgot what the hell he's digging for.
He's digging like for an outhouse, I think.
Are they? No, yeah, because I don't think there's a bathroom in there. Yeah, he said he's digging for an outhouse, and the girl, like, because she actually grew up on a farm, so she's like, oh, I'm kind of handy at this, like, let me help you. So they switch places, and when their friends see, they're thinking like, oh my god, she's alive, but oh my god, he's making her dig her own grave. It's like, what the? That's like, it's a square. You can easily see that. That's not big enough for her. Yeah. But like that, I laughed at that because to me it's like they're easily having a conversation. She stops every now and then to look at him and speak to him in the eyes. Like, it's like,
yeah, but the way where they are, they can't see. They can't see that.
Like bushes.
Yeah, they don't see that they're talking. Like, they just see that his back is towards them, and then they see her that she's like. But yeah, it's funny.
It is, because I was just I couldn't help but laugh at that. I was like, oh my god, like these moments.
What about you, Noodles? What was your favorite part?
Honestly, how they were overhearing. Who is it? Is it Dale who was talking about how he was just so into it that he was basically beating her so bad, and he's like, you beat everyone, you have a problem. Just there talking about how
he beat her at the Scrabble.
He can't help it. You jumped it.
Sorry.
Yeah, Amy, stop it.
Sorry, I was trying to
hold it in.
I was
trying to remember.
Meanie.
Sorry.
Yes, where he was talking about the game, not actually beating her, but he was over here talking about how he's gonna go finish her, and then he'd help with whatever Dale need help with. But they're hearing this, thinking he's talking that he's actually beating her, is gonna kill her soon.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes, I totally forgot about that.
And then it doesn't help that the Dale and Tucker decide to leave the college kids, a note.
The message.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, that did look threatening, I have to say. It's like, come on, that was on purpose.
I love that they kept yelling, we have your friend, and they kept thinking it was a threat.
Yeah. But they're over here like, damn it, come and get your friend. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and anytime something like that happened, it was funny to me.
Yeah. I think to
that's
me,
so out of context.
Yeah. Again, and then you could see that happening too.
Well, I'm thinking about every time we go out to eat and we just talk about the dogs or something, and it's like, if you don't understand what we're talking about, it sounds wrong.
Right.
No, yeah, like definitely, like again, like not only misunderstandings like in real life and situations, but it's like definitely like that, like in a way that could kind of feel like uncomfortable or scary. And you hear snippets of whatever, and like, yeah, then your mind starts filling in what is missing in your head, and all of a sudden it just becomes something so much bigger that you think, oh my god, life or death situation, fight or flight type deal.
Right. Well, so I think, oh god, the movie's good, but I think one of my top favorite scenes is actually when the second and the third kid die, which is ironically kind of the same scenes that you guys were talking about, where they're digging the trench, right? They're digging the trench, and one of the guys is like, all right, oh, because meanwhile, while Dale and the girl are digging the trench, Tucker is in the wood chipper. He's feeding the wood chipper like the logs and stuff. Because they're cleaning their area again, like they're renovating,
Yeah.
And so one of the guys decides he's gonna go. They say like, I'm gonna go and attack Dale, so to help the friend, and the other one is gonna go and attack Tucker. But when he runs to attack Tucker, Tucker leans down to pick up a log, and the guy just looks like he dives, boom, straight in, head first into the wood chipper. And so he starts getting chopped up, right? And Tucker's like, oh my God! And so he grabs his legs and he's trying to pull him out.
Oh my God, yes, and the kids see and they're all like, oh my God, he's feeding into the wood chipper.
Right, because it does look like that from their angle, right?
It kind of does, especially the grunts of basically, like he keeps saying like, oh my God, hurry up. Like, again, like the words he uses does not help. Like, oh my God.
And then I love it because then when he pulls him out, obviously it's just half a body. Like his top half is gone. It's just like the legs, the pelvis, and like a lot of the gut stuff. And he's like, oh my God, are you okay?
Oh my God, yes. I don't know why he did that reaction. Oh, actually, come to find out.
That's something I would do.
Yeah.
No, actually, come to find out, the actor, that was actually his own improv right there. Apparently, they were encouraged, both him and his acting buddy. Like a lot of them, he's like, a lot of us were encouraged to do our own little improvs, and like he would do that a lot.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, I like that one, and then along with that scene, like I said, they're together because at the same time, well, Dale, the whole time the girl was digging the hole and they were talking, and then Dale was like, oh, well, let me help. Like, I don't remember what he does, but he also bends over, and when the other guy goes to try to attack him, the girl sees, right? The girl sees that the friend is going to attack Dale. And so she's like, watch out! And Dale has the shovel, and he turns to see. He knocks out the girl by accident. The guy lunges at him, right? The guy lunges at him.
Yep.
And then Dale falls out, but the guy, instead of, like, the guy ends up, like, falling
He fell with them, yeah.
Yeah, but the guy ends up falling on, like, a stake or something. So he gets impaled, and he's like, and he dies. It was like, oh my God. It was just, I think
like
that,
it was just a domino effect for that one.
Yeah.
It really was.
Because of that, that's when that's why they think that the kids have a suicide pact. Because Tucker's like, that kid who went head first, like he jumped in there.
Oh, and then they also think that they're trying to go after her. They want to kill her too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he's like, why would they want to kill her? It's like maybe like they all decided like all or nothing, no witnesses.
Yeah.
Like, oh, goddamn.
So, oh my gosh. Okay, so was there something that you didn't like, or what was your least favorite part of the movie?
My least favorite, which, funny enough, is like, not only like how when the guy, like when he turns evil and he goes nuts and everything, but how he decides to take it a step further. Like he kidnaps her, the girl, the only living friend now, puts her on a log from an old mill, and he tells her like he'll give her one last chance to either side with him or like slowly die by being like split in half. And like she just like spits in his face, which I love as a response. And he's like, okay, you'll see it my way soon. And he just starts this goddamn thing. It's like, what the hell? Like, I just like, dude, what the, like, this is totally against what you're saying. But also it's like, okay, so now you're the evil, like, what, upper hillbilly or whatever. Like, I have no idea what to call him. Like, he was just...
he's just a villain.
Yeah, he's just a straight up villain. I was like, he's just cuckoo.
I don't think there was anything that I didn't dislike. Like I said, the main guy who turns into the villain, like, I just didn't like his character at all.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I can't really think of anything that I really didn't like.
Mm-hmm. I think for me, if I'm, and this is just nitpicking. So I don't like the part where, not the part, sorry. So I think that was maybe a little bit of weak writing with that character. I understand what they were trying to do. It was kind of like a twist, right? Mm-hmm. What ends up happening is that the cabin that these guys have as a vacation home, it did belong to a murder hillbilly, and that all of that stuff really did happen, but it just, it happened many years ago. These guys don't even know about it. And then I think that they wanted to do a twist to it, right? And they wanted to tie it to the college kids. Mm-hmm. But I think that if they wanted to do it that way, I would have liked it better if the bad guy, you know what, I'm going to look up what the character's name is.
Okay.
Chad. Of course it's Chad.
Of course.
I should have known. So Chad, he's the one that ends up being the son of the hillbilly, but he didn't know, right? I think they should have changed that. I think they should have put it where he did know. And that's why he went, Not kind of like, because they really don't explain why he did take them up there.
That's true. Like, they just made it seem like it's a spontaneous thing. It's like, oh, right, you're now here now.
Right. So, see, like, that's a little like a loose end right there. Not that it matters to this type of movie, really.
No, yeah, it really doesn't.
But, again, like I said, nitpicking. I think that would have been kind of cool. They introduced that he's the real bad guy. That's cool. I like that. Mm-hmm. I just, not that, he found out. Because also, like, he got it over pretty quick.
He did. Like, he accepted his new
puppy.
not his new puppy, but like his new destiny or whatever. And he's like, okay, since I'm one of them, might as well embrace it, whatever. I do agree. I think the better twist would have been like he knew and like he did bring his friends up there to die at the cabin. But like Tucker and Dale have it now, and he's like, fuck. I think that would have been a better twist, because then he'd be like, oh, like, well, actually, they are fucking up my plans, and now I'm going to have to kill all of you. I wish that would have been better, because now it's like, oh, now they're breaking out of that trope, because, like, again, I love how they did break out of the trope now, because, like, in the end, like, they become the heroes, and they're literally held in the newspaper and everything.
Oh, yeah. So, oh, my God. And then the fingers. Because they chop off, right? The college kids, they end up with Chad and his group. They get a hold of Tucker. And remember?
That was terrible.
And then, they wanted to send their own message.
Yeah, and so they chop off 2 of his fingers. Oh my God, and I'll put a pin on that. But also the part where they took his dog, Dale's dog.
Oh, I know, that was so messed up.
Actually, that's how Tucker got outside. That's right, because Dale was like, I don't even remember the dog's name. That's bad. But he was like, where's my dog? And they had him, and they're like, if you don't come out here, the dog gets it. And the way Dale breaks down, like, no, don't. If you do it, I'm going to get really mad. Like, that's how much of a softie Dale is.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm glad nothing bad happened to the dog. I was about to be like, no, don't be that movie, don't kill the dog. And I'm happy the dog lives throughout all of it. Yeah. He's a trooper, he survived. Right. And I was like, yay, the dog is alive.
Yeah, that would have been, oh my God. But no, the dog survived. But the fingers, they cut off Tucker's fingers. At the end, he's like, look, because he's in the hospital, right? And he's like, look, Dale, they found my fingers. And he puts up his hand on one of the fingers. And clearly is a lady's finger. It has like a red painted nail.
Oh my god, yes. Like, I think they probably found it in the cabin or something, which it's questionable.
Yeah. And then he's like, did my finger always look like that? And Dale's like, yeah. That's
look
totally normal.
Man, he's like, wow, okay, good friend. He doesn't want to let him know that I think they fucked up, man.
But you know what? I just saw that there's a second part. Did you guys know this?
What?
Oh my god, there is?
Yes.
Oh my god, I want to watch it now.
Have to watch it now.
Oh no, let me see. Oh, never mind. I got your hopes high.
Aw, Mom.
Wait, is there?
Well, how
Hold
dare
on.
you? Is there or isn't there?
No,
now this is just a
okay.
mind game.
So it says, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil 2 refers to a potential sequel to the horror comedy film Tucker and Dale vs. Evil.
Oh, so it was potentially becoming a sequel, but it didn't.
Yeah,
Well, that's stupid. They should.
Well, wait. How would they do it though?
Huh.
I mean, Chad did live in the end, remember? Like he ends up he ends up attacking the news team that covers the whole scene of what happened of the suicidal teens. That's what literally we're calling it.
Oh my god. Then they definitely could do a second one, yeah.
No, yeah, like it could have been like he decides to go after them for like revenge or whatever. I think they could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised they did too, especially since like the explosion. But it's like, you know, I think that's also a movie trope too, like the evil person always lives or whatever.
At this point though, I don't know if they could do it because again, it's been so many years.
No, yeah, I think there was talks about it a year or two after it first came out, but now it's like, especially how old they are and everything, it's like.
Because I'm watching it on the computer, on TikTok on the computer.
Ow!
On the laptop. What the heck was that?
Yeah, what was that?
Oh, it's because I'm messing with my fidget toy and I accidentally slammed it closed on my finger.
Wow. But what was that squeak though? What the?
I thought it was them actually. Like she did that in the background.
What? No.
Oh my
it's just
god.
me hurting myself. Sorry.
Anyways.
But it could be like their kids. Like maybe Chad went on his killing spree, found someone who was, I don't know, crazy enough to get with him, have his kid, and he teach their kid like how to kill and all that. Basically become the crazy hillbilly, and then who was it? Dale and I forget the girl's name. But maybe they had kids, and then Tucker found someone to have a kid with, and so it's like reverse. So now it's like their kids going on vacation up there because they have their home, they have the house to go to, but they don't know that Chad's kid's out there now.
No, I think Tucker decides he wants to sell it, right? Because like of all the problems with her, he's like, I'm thinking of selling it.
Oh, does he sell it? I don't remember.
I think he says like it's too much trouble or something. Like he decides to do it.
But they could do it in reverse, you know, like have the Tucker and Dale's kids go on vacation up there.
But their kids wouldn't be that big because it's gonna barely turn 15 this year. So that wouldn't make sense, but you know what it could be? Okay,
What?
it could be something like, Tucker and Dale, like they both have like, I don't know, sons or one a son or daughter or two daughters, I don't know. And they go like on they take like a field trip type of thing, a couple of kids up there in the woods.
Ooh, okay.
No, but that wouldn't make sense because then who would be scared of them with a bunch of kids, you know?
Well, someone could probably think, oh my god, they kidnapped a bunch of students.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay, I just saved that plot.
Yeah, you did. Maybe it's like their kids are troubled, like they don't know how to. To them, it's like they're not listening, but it's just like they don't like what they like.
Yeah, like I could see Tucker trying to give them like the old speech from like an old dad type of thing, but like you know, because again there's always like the double speak or whatever, the double talk.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, so how many joints would you give this, and watch high or not watch high?
I would give it 5, and I would say both. I say the first time don't watch it high, and the second time probably watch it high, because I think all the things that happen, you probably would relate more to Tucker, and you'll be like, oh my god, they really are killing themselves or whatever. Like, I imagine like the trip on this would be amazing.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna also give it a 5, and definitely watch high, just because it makes it 10 times more funnier.
I agree with that. Definitely 5 big fat joints. And watch high, because it's funnier that way. It's just funny. I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
It really is.
So really quick, to kind of round up this, it really has nothing to do with this, but we've been watching the show Severance from Apple TV, and they were like, oh, it's gonna drop like the second season. We were so pumped and excited.
Yep.
And it dropped, and we watched and we were like, oh my god, so good. But, God, they drop it actually once a week, like regular TV.
Yeah.
So we only saw I know, I was like, oh my god.
I'm so annoyed.
It feels. Well, I was like, I had seen so many of the critics that, Apple TV showed them all 10 episodes, and the reviews have been great. So I was looking forward to that. I thought that they were going to drop all 10 episodes the way they do like at Netflix and stuff, but they don't. And it's so annoying. So
it sucks.
Yeah, because it's so good. And the first episode was kind of like, it wasn't that packed with information, but like it leaves you wanting more, definitely. Yeah. And then also we just saw a movie today that it's on Netflix. It's going to be gone soon, in about 2 weeks, I believe. It's called Pearl. Don't watch it, but the reason I'm telling you is because I feel cheated. I feel that they said on there that it was a horror movie, and it most definitely is not a horror movie.
Yeah.
What is it, like suspense or something?
Yeah, I think it's, definitely suspense. And it's disturbing, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's so disturbing.
Okay.
Oh my god, it is so weird. That's just my rant to end this. I don't know why they put different, like, the genres that are not. I hate that.
And the more we watched it, the more it was like, okay, when is it gonna get scary?
Yeah.
It was just more like, what is she doing? What's going on? Why is she doing it? Like,
she's a psychopath.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Right away.
Yeah, she's a psychopath. This girl, Pearl's a psychopath. And she just, everything that she does, and then is it set, I think, in like the early 1900s?
I think so.
So, it's just, it's a disturbing movie. It's not that bad, but...
It's disturbing. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, like, just, if you're gonna watch it, I mean, just viewer discretion, definitely, and it's not a PG movie at all.
Oh my god, that reminds me of the vampire movie that me and Em saw, Nosferatus.
Oh yeah. I'm waiting for that to stream. So we can watch it.
I just have to say, holy shit. First of all, if there's any family movie, there's any like families thinking like, oh yeah, vampire thing, like if you're thinking of the old black and white Nosferatus to show like your kids, first of all, do not anyone under 20, I'm gonna have to say under 20, between 20 and 25. I'm literally saying this like with my honest review, do not go. And if you're squeamish, if you have like a like uncomfortableness of like of a mental thing with you, then I suggest not seeing this, especially in the dark and especially by yourself. Because I just have to say, holy shit, like, cause all I have to say is when me and Em left, the silence in that theater. You could hear a fucking popcorn drop if you could. Like, it was that quiet, everyone slowly got up, and we all left like fucking shocked ass robots. Like
everybody was disturbed. Like, what did we just witness
yes,
here?
pretty much. There were like, a lot of the stuff was like, what the hell am I seeing? Like, don't get me wrong, there are scary actiony parts in it, but a good portion of it makes you question what the hell you're watching. I mean, I think definitely you guys should watch it just to give me your opinions. But anyone else, like, if you're squeamish on certain things, do not watch this, especially when it comes to death and rats. Don't watch it then.
This movie, Pearl, I would say it's like that too. Like, I think it's, yeah, it's disturbing. I don't know. But anyway, you guys, yeah, so I think that's it, right? I think we've pretty much covered. Watch Tucker and Dale versus Evil. It's right now on Peacock. I think you can also watch it on YouTube.
No, yeah, I think you're like rent or buy.
Yeah, but it's worth it. It's a good, if you guys want a good laugh, especially right now. I think we all need some laughter in our life.
Oh my god, yeah. Tucker and Dale's definitely a good medicine for that.
Yeah, for sure. So, alright, you guys, so yeah, if you like today's topic, or we talk about so many other different things, but yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not following us yet, then please go ahead and do that as well. That's it for today. You can always catch us across all social medias. Just search for Bluntly Talking. And that's it for me. Stay herbally refreshed, you guys. Bye. Hey, ladies, thank you so much. I'm Mita.
I'm Musica.
And I'm Noodles.
And we're Bluntly Talking. Bye.
Bye.
See you laters.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and follow us on our other social media.